So I woke up this morning in a cold sweat thinking about the synergy of Equinox times Kohm. And it kind of reminded me of those dreams that I used to have of Jessica Alba. I mean, hold up, I'm going too far. Yo, guys, what's going on? Life of Real here. And I just want to let you guys know about the insane synergy of Equinox times Clone with the Army of Two build, which is the duality build, right? If you guys haven't seen it, link is in the description. But here's the thing. You guys are probably thinking, Chroma has insane synergy, Nidus have insane synergy. Well, I'm here to give you guys my synergy, right? Equinox times Kohm times duality equals insanity. You have 300% extra damage. You have 300 meters of no fall off range and infinite ammo. Oh my god. And then you can all have this for a price of free 99. Free 99. Now listen, let's go ahead and jump into this. If you guys do enjoy my videos, whatever the case is, if you enjoy these builds, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we got for you guys here today. So what I wanted to tell you guys is the insane synergy that Equinox's duality clone has with the Kohm, right? Now, isn't that a tongue twister right there? I know, right? But the thing about this build is that if you're using this in planes, you don't need to do anything. It's going to kill everything for you. It's just completely insane with the DPS. Right here, you're going to see she's killing all the way up to 88 meters with no problem. Now, the highest that I've ever had her kill is around 300 meters. Now, the thing around this one is that it's not designed by line of sight. Line of sight does not affect the clone at all. Basically, what's affecting the clone is built-in data, which is also the same way on how enemy radar operates because of the data that goes through the floor and just the design of the maps. That's why when the clone is in tight-knit spaces, it seems like it's all the way stupid, but it's really not. The reason for that is because it's seeing the enemies through the map and can track all of their whereabouts, but it can't shoot them through the wall. So when you put the clone in an open space, it doesn't matter how far the enemies are most of the time. It's going to search them out and it's going to kill them just by tracking them through data through the floor. So that's completely insane. And if you guys ever wanted to catch up on more of that, you guys, if you've seen my how to really keep up life support video when I was showing you guys how enemy spawning works, the clone works the same exact way off of enemy spawns and just enemy data that is programmed through Warframe. So that is why the clone is so insane. So in actuality, the clone isn't derpy at all. It's actually more intelligent than we actually figured out that it would be. The thing about it is that it's seeing the enemies from so far away. You can call it a freaking Byakugan, Sharingan, whatever you want to call it. You can call it Superman's X-ray vision because that's what it has. So when it's an open field, you can literally see it. But in closed surfaces, it cannot really do anything because it can't shoot through the wall, but it sees the enemies because it got a built-in enemy radar already locked in. So as far as the enemy radar goes on, this is up to 300 meters. I have not gotten any more. But the thing is that it's doing it at 300 meters with the Kohm. Now, you guys know how the Kohm has spread because it's a shotgun and fall off damage between 15 and 25 meters, I think. This has insanely no fall off damage. It's max DPS all the way at 300 meters, which to me makes it one of the best snipers because you're shredding armor all the way at 300 meters and you're just killing anything without even trying. So we're going to get ready to jump into the build. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did. Now, I am working on so much videos to try to find different things for you guys, but as for this build being a planes build, it's too strong for planes. Like, planes doesn't have enough enemies that's strong enough to actually hold it. So if you want to go there, it's going to completely wreck it. Now, the other thing that I want to say to you guys is that the Eidolon, I don't think it's going to work really on the Eidolon. Now, I haven't really properly tested. I tried it. I haven't properly tested. The thing about it is that the Eidolon, you have to hit specific limbs. Now, I don't know if the clone is programmed to hit those limbs or certain aspect of the enemy. But what's going to happen is that it's just going to shoot the Eidolon. But if it did hit the limbs, it would be insane. Because remember, your clone is doing 300 times extra damage. So you want to really take that into consideration. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the build. Let's go ahead and let me know what you guys think. Alright, so right before we start, let's give a huge shout out to Little Nick 16 on PS4 for actually getting me this Riven. Dude, he even put his time and effort into re-rolling it for me with his own Kuva. So, dude, much love to you. That is his right there with a negative ammo maximum. And the one that I've been using is the one with negative 99.9 status duration. But none of these are affected by what I'm about to tell you. So, whatever your Riven has on it, just make sure it has fire rate and status chance and you're completely golden, right? This is how insane the build is. So, I'm going to be showcasing Little Nick 16's Riven on this build that he gave to me. It's freaking amazing. what's going to happen is that it takes away my ammo, and we all know that the Kohm needs ammo. But what's going to happen is that the clone is going to shred so fast with the Kohm that it doesn't even matter. And also do remember that the clone has infinite ammo. It does not have any ammo limits, any boundaries or anything like that. All of it is infinite. It's auto targeting. It's going to target for you and hit any spot on the enemy, so it does not matter. Now the most important thing on this one is look at this range, right? This is with no damage fall off for you guys. This thing has no damage fall off with the Kohm. Look at the range. He's going to auto target. The highest I've ever hit was up to 300 meters in the plains. He does not affect anything. And so having the Kohm hitting up to 250 to 300 meters with no fall off damage is completely insane. So you're stripping armor from that far, applying all of that damage. The enemies that actually can take up to this type of damage is around like the level 300s. So if you're planning to go up to level 300s without any damage buffs, so your clone can shred all the way up to that level with no problems at all. Overall, I think the build is fantastic. Your clone is just going to go all the way through and just kill enemies, and you can always respawn your clone, man. That's the insane thing about it with this synergy. And the DPS is just insane. So all you can do is just use your secondary, and do remember that we're all going to have different Rivens. So I know there's probably people out there thinking, what if I don't have a Riven? Well, if you don't have a Riven, just use the Blaze mod, same build, use Blaze and use Shotgun Spaz, and your clone is going to be doing the same exact thing. So if you want to get capture targets, this is going to do it for you. You don't even have to chase the capture target down. They're just going to completely wreck the capture targets. So the build is just like complete easy mode, probably like one of the cheesiest, like laziest builds I've ever made, but it is so freaking potent on how it works. It has one of the best auto targets. To me, this is the best sniper in the game. Using it with this build, you don't have to do anything. If you thought Ember was actually like not doing anything, it's insane. Now, one thing with this build as well, as you can see, I activated my 4th ability. When you activate your 4th ability, your clone actually getting kills buff your 4th ability for you, so you can stack a tremendous amount of damage with just the help of your clone, and it's insane. And I love everything about it, and it works for your night form and your day form. So whatever the case is, it's gonna boost your DPS with your clone with your 4th ability, and make it easier for you to stay alive by getting you insane heals, so you don't have to stay around and trying to hit an enemy to get the heals for you. The clone just shoots them, you heal, and you keep going. It makes Equinox a lot more viable in certain situations to where you can't stand because you're squishy or whatever the case is. And do remember, on the Equinox build that I gave you, link is in the description, you can use dual augment. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I would say this is the best shotgun for Equinox to use. No fall off damage at all. Every other shotgun does not work the same way as the clone. As the Kohm. So the Kohm is working completely different than every other shotgun in the game with no fall off damage, and it does a tremendous amount of damage. And also, it's better than any sniper because your clone is auto target, which is quicker than any basically all human interactions, because they're going to see it. It's auto target. It's a computer, and they're not going to miss, and it never ever misses. So that's the really cool thing about it. So thank you guys so much. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Trying to find creative ways on how to go about setting up certain builds for you guys, and I do have more videos on the way. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy it, and I think you guys will love the rest. Thank you so much.